VIVAKITA Move Grand TC. How's it going, everybody? This is Andy with AspenValleyVapes.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at another one by VIVAKITA. This is the VIVAKITA Move Grand 80-watt TC. So like always, we're going to go over the basics on this little setup right here. Then we're going to have a quick vape on it, dive in, take a close-up look, see what it comes with. Take a look at the screen on here, which is a very nice screen on this little setup. Then we'll bring it back up top, have a few more vapes on it, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on this VIVAKITA Move Grand TC. Starting off with the basics, this does come by the mod itself, which I am doing today, and then it also comes as a kit. I have not used the tank that comes with this kit, so I can't really speak on that. I have the Crown Mini up on top. So today this is just going to be on the Grand Move itself. It is a single 18650 mod. It does not come with a battery. You will have to purchase that separately, but it does have the removable magnetic battery door cover on the back. It does have pass-through onboard charging on the bottom here, so you can charge it via micro USB. The wattage range on here is from 1 to 80 watts, and it also has temperature control for nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. It does have a 0.96-inch OLED display, and it is colorful. I'm going to show you that better in the close-up, but it does have a colored OLED display on here. The form factor is very similar to that Joyetech VTC, but the quality on here feels a lot nicer than that Joyetech VTC single 18650. It's going to take care of the specs though. Let's go ahead and have a quick vape on it. Like I said, I have the Crown Mini on here and I'm vaping at 40 watts. Alright, here we have the packaging on the VIVAKITA Grand Move TC. You can see the three different color options of black, white, and blue. Flip it on over, it shows you a little bit about the device. It shows you how easy it is to use. You have your firing button, up and down button right here, and then a picture of the screen right there. 80 watts nickel, titanium, stainless steel, nichrome settings on here. Slide that little sleeve off there, pull this top off. You will get a micro USB cord for charging. Then you get the certificate of inspection, and you also get a user manual that I did misplace. It just tells you about operating the device, going into temperature control and all that stuff, but I'm going to show you that here real quick. Alright, so here we have the Grand Move TC up close. You can see this is the white version. It's got this blue little inlay line right here. Gives a nice little touch to it. See Move Grand TC 80 watt on the side there. VIVAKITA on the reverse side. Flip it over, you have the 0.96-inch OLED display. See how the camera picks up on this, but it is a color display. As you can see here, the battery is green there. You have the resistance of your coil, 0.24 ohms. You'll have the voltage, which you will see when you're pressing the fire button, like so. And then you have your current mode. It says power and then 60 watts right there. You can also put this into temperature control, and that would switch to your current temperature setting right there. Instead of 60 watts, it would say your temperature from 300 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. You have your fire button up here, which is a very large, good surface area for the fire button. And then you have your up and down buttons right here. It is one solid button, but when you press down, it's going to move the screen down. You're going to press up. It's going to move the wattage up. Very responsive and quick moving, as you can see here. I'll hold it down a little bit. Screen starts to scroll pretty fast, from 60 to 0 pretty quickly, go all the way back up. So the screen and functionality is all very nice. 3 clicks of that fire button will bring you to this menu where you can change it from temperature control, bypass, or regulated. Regulated is going to be your standard power mode, which is the wattage mode I'm in right now. Here you can select Fahrenheit or Celsius, and then you decide what coil you have in there. Titanium, I don't have a titanium coil in here right now, I'm just showing that for example. And then this is the temperature control menu right here. Still very easy to navigate. Just down is going to decrease the temperature. Up is going to increase the temperature from 300 to 600 degrees. If you want to get out of that menu, 1, 2, 3, hit that back button, go back to regulated, and you're back in your standard wattage mode right there. Very easy to use, and I really do like these buttons on here. They have this nice little coating to it, and they're just very sleek buttons. Just like on this VivaKita Fusion, it's got a great finish on this mod. Whatever coating is on here makes these mods feel very nice and high quality. Up on top you can see the spring-loaded 5-tank connection, and this mod is going to remind a lot of people of the Joyetech VTC, and I would say it is, but it's leaps and bounds above that Joyetech VTC. It's a modern day version of it. The VTC-Mini was like the #1 18650 mod for a while, just single 18650. In VivaKita, they took that design concept, they put a better chip in it, they made it look aesthetically more pleasing, they just made a beefed up version of that VTC-Mini. On the back here you do have the removable battery door cover. You do have the magnet up top, and on the bottom there that are going to lock into place when you do slide it in there. No rattle on that whatsoever. It's got this sort of rounded finish on that battery door cover. And then to top it all off, you have your micro USB port located on the bottom of the mod, so you can sit it down without a problem. You do put a new coil or a new tank on here, it's going to ask you new atomizer. I'm going to say yes. Then what mode do you want to do it? Regular. And now I've let the device know that I do have a new coil on there just because I had screwed that off real quick. This screen also does have a locking feature, 5 clicks. It's going to lock it for you, locked right there, so it's not going to be able to be fired in your pocket. When you hit that fire button, it's not going to fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the device is unlocked. That's going to take care of the close-up, but let's bring it back up top, have a few more vapes on it. I'll give you my overall thoughts on this Grand Move TC by VivaKita. Alright, now that we got that close, by the way, let's go ahead and have a few more vapes on it. I did bump it up to 60 watts on this Crown Mini right here. Flavor and vapor production, that's all going to come down to what tank you're using on here. So this is just showing you that it does fire pretty much instantly, because that's all going to come down to what tank you are using on top. Let's just go ahead and have a quick vape. I do have some of that Sour Belts green apple inside of here. Fantastic e-liquid. I will put a link down in the description if you do want to check it out on AskSmileyVapes.com. But in terms of this mod here, it does fire right when you hit that fire button. There's not really a delayed onset for that firing. And like I said, that flavor and vapor production is going to come down to what tank you're using. This mod really does not have any effect on that. This is going to work in temperature control mode, and it's also got up to 80 watts of power. For my overall thoughts on this mod, I really like it. It's a great single 18650 setup. It'd be right up there in my top 5 single 18650s. I think the AL85 is going to take the cake on that one for me, but that's just because I really like that form factor and sleekness to it. But this one right here, it would definitely jump into my top 5 for single 18650 mod, just because the construction on it is very nice. It's got a nice finish to it. The screen is very nice, very well laid out, and the colored screen, that's just an extra little bonus on there. Removable battery door, very solid on here. It does have the micro USB pass-through charging as well. Buttons on here are very nice, and it's a little bit different than what I'm used to from most of these companies. The buttons are usually either rubber or metal. This has got that plastic fit, but it's got a nice finish to it. I don't know, the buttons on here are very nice. There's no rattle. No battery door rattle. It's a great overall 18650 mod, and I really have zero complaints on it. It's a very good setup. That's going to take care of this video though. If you guys have any questions on the VivaKita Grand Move 80 watt TC or any other vape related questions in general, please leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to get back to you. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And as always, vape on.